Hi everybody. Today we're going to finish working on that pyramid, and we're going to add our Subdivide tool to our toolbox for getting some detail added into this top pier. So the idea is that people are walking up these stairs, and then they're going to be able to come right in to whatever the interior of the pyramid happens to be. We don't have to create the entire interior. We're not trying to create a model that somebody could tour the inside of, but we want it to look like there's a lot more to it than there is, and you'll probably want to add some detail to the top to make it look great. So we're going to add some additional geometry here and up here, and you could do that with loop cuts, but then it's going to go all the way around. I'm going to demonstrate this while I'm at it, and through the stairs and all that. I just don't want geometry there. So instead what I'm going to do is use Subdivide. So I'm going to press space to bring up this quick menu, and I'm going to go Subdivide, and this is the one that I want, Mesh Subdivide. And you'll see that it immediately cut it into 4 pieces. It brings up this menu down here at the bottom, and I can add to the number of cuts. And you don't want to add too many. You want as little geometry as you need, and no less. The more geometry you have, the harder it is for a computer to render that. So if you move it into a game or something, it's going to need to do more in order to make it happen. Right now I'm doing 5 cuts. If I wanted to put like a space here for people to come in, I could do that, or I could put one here and one here, or I could do one big one. I guess I couldn't do one there and there because there wouldn't be enough space. I could do one there. I think I'm just going to do one in the middle right there. So that's my Subdivide. And then I'm going to go ahead and select some pieces here. And I'm going to extrude those in. And it looks like I've got my snapping tool on, so I'm going to use that Shift-Tab shortcut key to turn it off, because I really only want that to go back a ways. I don't want it to go all the way through, because I still want this side here to be pretty solid. Let's see, that's going to be my x-axis. Move that, that's G, move that back a little bit, okay? And then we'll see that I have some geometry in here. So I could do some Subdivide of that. And I'll do an extra cut there. And maybe one more. That's a lot of geometry, but I think it'll do. Because then I'm going to use my, there we go. I'm going to use my circle select tool and take out, oops, not that. Shift click to deselect when you're using circle select. C is the shortcut for circle select. And I'm going to create a big opening here. Right click to finish circle select. And then I'm going to extrude that inwards. Oh, it looks like I've got that. I don't want that one. Extrude that inward a ways. Double check that I haven't gone too far. Good. I'm going to go ahead and subdivide those. That looks about right. And then I'll circle select those. And maybe on this side I'm just going to make it deliberately less. And maybe there we go. And I'll extrude those in a ways, so then I've got maybe like a big entrance here, and I could take these, or maybe just this one, and extrude that down a ways, give that the appearance of some more geometry. You can do a bunch of stuff in here. I'm just trying to make it look like there's more, so those are having trouble subdividing now. And then up here, I'm going to go ahead and subdivide that as well. And I'll subdivide each of those. And then maybe I'll just bring up these corners a ways. And I could extrude them again. Turn on my snapping. Extrude that one to there. Escape, I didn't mean to do that. Extrude that one to there. So we'll create some, I can select both of those and extrude them at the same time. There we go, so we've got that lovely little box. Anyway, you can do all kinds of things and make it look super cool. Maybe take a look at some of those pictures. Maybe bring those, Shift Tab, bring that out a little bit to create some geometry. I can scale them in a little bit. So you can do a variety of things. Maybe you want to drop in that famous monkey and put that on there. Mesh monkey, Suzanne is the name of that one, and that'll start to create some geometry. So be creative with this part, make it whatever you want it to be, and go ahead and submit it. By the time you're done, you should have all 10 tiers, a nice fancy top. Mine's pretty basic at this point, but it's there. Stairs on all 4 edges with those appropriate walls to go up, and then a top that looks appropriately amazing. And that'll be the end of our pyramid. Feel free to spend some time with materials or textures if you like, but that's not the key to this particular exercise. We'll work more on that in the next project. Thanks. Have a great time.